Hello, my name is Adrian Salazar. I am currently a senior here at UTSA. I'm set to graduate in spring of 2018. I was supposed to graduate in December, but kind of a little bit too late to. I was too late to register, so I'm a super senior. My major is in communication, and I cannot wait until that date of graduation. I consider myself a hero in my personal life to my family because I am the first one to go to a four-year university, not just in my immediate family, but my extended family as well. So it was a pretty big accomplishment for me just to even get accepted into a four-year, because even just that was unheard of in my family up until I did it. The reason I consider myself a hero was because I overcame a lot of different obstacles and hurdles that were put in front of me, or that just made it difficult to even think about going to school after high school. Because in my family, my dad owns his own company, so, and all of his brothers own their own company. So I mean, pretty much it was just graduating high school, getting your high school diploma, and going straight to work. They're all roofing companies, so you can imagine the labor itself is hard. But I mean, I grew up like that, learning how to. I was pretty much being taught already to, like, as soon as you graduate, get to work. But my dad and my mom had told me that they wanted me to have a better life, not to have to work outdoors in the heat to make a living. So they pushed me to go to a university, but the hurdles and obstacles that were there were pretty much the biggest. Obviously, was money. My family falls in that gray area where we make too much to get a lot of help from financial aid, but we don't make enough to cover an entire year's worth of tuition, even just a semester's worth of tuition, because UTSA is so different than a community college cost-wise. It was a really big jump. So when I applied to UTSA, I really didn't have any expectations of being accepted or even going there because of the cost. I did it anyways. I got accepted, and somehow my parents found a way to put me through school, and they are still currently putting me through school. And so those hurdles have always been there. Another big hurdle was the idea that nobody had ever done this before. So since I am first gen, I am the first one in my family to go. I had no idea what I was doing. I had no idea what to do going into college. I had no guidance, pretty much. So that was another big hurdle for me. However, I overcame it with the help of there's a lot of organizations at UTSA that help you out in doing that. Help students get success, and all that leads to present day. I am going to be the first one in my family to graduate. As I said, next semester is guaranteed, so that's a very big step, a very big accomplishment to get that bachelor's degree. That was the main goal I set for myself. Was if my parents are going to suffer, I'm going to make their suffering worth it. And so that's what I did. And now I'm closer to getting that, and I'm almost there, already there. And I can use this as a teaching point. I have a sibling, a younger sister, who's a sophomore currently in high school. And so I can use this, and she still doesn't know what she wants to do, but I can tell her, and I tell her to go and pursue a education after high school, because it's worth it. And it's an experience of a lifetime, university. And so that's why I consider myself a hero in my personal life, because I overcame hurdles and obstacles along with my family, and I'm going to be the first one to graduate from a four-year university. And so my top three goals for this class: number one, to get better at communicating, at communication in general, so that it can help me in my personal life. I think one of the biggest assets you can have is knowing how to communicate properly in a work environment. I think a lot of people are forgetting how to do that, and so I think that's a big thing that needs to be learned. Number two, to learn how to persuade peers, coworkers, but I want to do it in a ethical, in a proper way, not the way where you lie and the way people usually learn how to persuade. I want to learn how to do it the proper way. And lastly, number three is to become a better student in an online environment. This is only my third online class, so kind of want to learn how to get better at it, I guess you could say, in a way, if it's possible. I'm pretty sure it is, but yeah, that's why I consider myself a hero in my personal life. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.